Hi, welcome to I Am Learning. In this video, I'm going to teach you the simple tenses of the verb. Are you ready to learn? Let's begin. Let us try to have a practice of the words taken from the song Open, Shut Them. Open, shut, clap, tap, creep, roll, shake. These are the words taken from the song Open, Shut Them. Now let us try to look for the essence of the words in the lesson. Here is a short story, The Lost Kite. Let me read the story for you. Yesterday, Mia flew her favorite red kite in the park. The wind was strong and the kite soared high into the sky. She laughed as it danced with the clouds, feeling proud of how well she controlled it. Today, Mia stands in the same park, but her kite is missing. A sudden gust of wind yesterday snapped the string and the kite disappeared beyond the trees. She searches the area, hoping to find it tangled in a branch or lying in the grass. Tomorrow, Mia will return to the park with a new kite. She will make sure to tie a stronger string this time. She will fly it even higher, determined not to lose it again. Now here is how we should understand the verb tenses. Let us try to look at the analogy of time signals yesterday, today, and tomorrow. In relation to that, we also need to answer the following questions. What did Mia do yesterday? After losing her kite, what is she doing today? What will Mia do again tomorrow? Let us try to think that if past is yesterday, present is today, and future is tomorrow. And try to understand the analogy of the words yesterday, today, and tomorrow to the tenses of the verb past, present, and future. When do we use verb tenses? Verbs have three tenses. These tenses are references of when the actions happen. Past tense is used when the action is done or completed. Present tense is used if the actions are happening now or are generally true. This can be proven or observed. And lastly, future tense is used when the action will occur or will happen in the future. Now, these are the differences between the verb tenses. Past can be associated with the things that happened yesterday. Past tense add "d" or "ed" after the verb depending if it is a regular verb or an irregular verb. Present could also be associated with today. Present tense of the verb adds "s" or "es" to show that the action is currently happening or can be observed in the present. Future can be associated with the word tomorrow because it adds will or shall before the verb to show that the action will take place or occur in the future or someday. Let us try to look at a miscommunication dialogue. Using the correct tense of the verb in a sentence is vital for communication. A simple mistake can lead to incorrect conveyance of information and may result to misunderstanding. Here is Lara and Ben talking about the report in the office. Lara said, "Ben, did you send the client the report last night?" Ben said, "Yes, I sent it before I leaves the office." Lara said, you send it or you sent it. Ben, I sense it. Don't worry, it's done. Lara said, okay, I hope so. The client says they didn't receive it. Ben said, that's impossible. I sense it. Maybe they gets it today. Lara said, Ben, the deadline was yesterday. We needed them to receive it last night. Ben, oh, I thinking the deadline is tonight. My bad. Lara said, Ben, this might cost us the project. I sense it should be I sent it because the action already done or completed. I leaves the office should be I left the office. If it is done or completed, must be expressed in the past. They gets it should be they got it or they'll get it if it is not yet happening or it will occur or happen in the future. I thinking should be I thought. The deadline is tonight should be was tonight. Because of the tense confusion, Lara misunderstood Ben's actions and Ben misunderstood the deadline, leading to a missed submission and a possibly lost opportunity. Now, this could be the corrected dialogue. Let us try to look and read it. Lara, Ben, did you send the client the report last night? Ben, yes, I sent it before I left the office. Lara, you sent it? Are you sure? Ben, yeah, I sent it. Don't worry, it's taken care of. Lara, okay, I hope so. The client said they didn't receive it. Ben, that's strange. I sent it, so they probably received it today. Lara, Ben, the deadline was yesterday. We needed them to receive it last night. Ben, oh, I thought the deadline was tonight. My mistake. Lara, Ben, this might cost us the project. Now, in short, we use past tense of the verb when the actions have already happened. For example, soared, flew, disappeared, clapped, and danced. When do we use present tense of the verb? The present tense of the verb is used for actions happening now or that are generally true. Examples we have such as stands, always go, is missing, reads, dances, rises. And we also use future tense of the verb when we are referring to actions that will happen or occur in the future or someday. For example, will return, will make, will fly, will try, and will buy, and will choose. As you can see, we use the verb will before the main verb to make sure or to imply that the action will happen in the future. Let us try to practice the verb tense. Dance, will write, played, will sing, and watches. You have to write the tense of the verbs, whether past, present, or future. Are you done? All right. Great job. How about let us try to use the following verbs in a sentence by observing its tense correctly. 1. Will buy. 2. Cooks. 3. Studied. 4. Will write. And 5. Reads. Now these are the sample sentences where we have used the different tenses of the verbs. There you have it. Thank you for watching and see you next lesson. Dahil sa 1M Learning, ay may learning. Bye-bye!